Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? Sorry, there's gonna be printer noises going on because I'm printing a fidget device. So if you hear 3D printer, that's, yeah, there's 3D printer. And I still haven't hooked up the camera, so sorry. But how we all doing today? It is Wednesday, August 12th of 2026. We are back for yet another stream. I'm also going to run club right after this, so that's why I am wearing running clothes. But let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then I'll tell you the several plans for today. Looks like Major Tanya was first today, and here before the stream started, as usual. It's not QWERTY, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Jern is also here. Hello, 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 indeed, indeed. I hear a lot of people are watching the eclipse in Europe. I'm not in Europe, so I don't get to watch it. Actually, what's in this to-do file? PyTest skip with version info. That's a good idea past me, but probably not what we're gonna work on today. Yeah, it's actually a really cool idea, but not what we're gonna work on today. First we're gonna fix an issue that for some fucking reason the LLMs really love trying to solve, which is this literal -1. Yeah, so we're gonna try and fix this real quick. It shouldn't be too hard. And then I think there's 3 things we'll be able to do for Python 3.15. The first is this. Does this give me color? Oh. Now it does. I think this is pretty safe to do. Replace object paren with Sentinel. Technically there's potential execution differences, but I feel like it's just so unlikely, so this seems like a good thing to do. This seems like one that's maybe a little controversial. Oh, I guess this goes away too. Basically taking type checking imports and turning them into a lazy import, which should be pretty easy. And then the last one is a little bit more complicated. There's several cases here. There's actually another one too. There's this. I guess I can just copy this 3 times because we also have the set comprehension version and the generator expression version. And then finally we also have the dictionary comprehension version as well. So I think those are the things that we're going to try and do today. I definitely think the first one is the easiest, and that stupid LLM one. So let's get that stupid LLM one out of the way. It does make for a nice little honeypot. But all right, so tests, features. My goodness, we have lots of features. I don't even know what this one falls into. Git grep type dict and tests. Typing classes test. Yeah, that makes sense. Name tuple no ops. Let's at least get the typedict ones. Those are the typedict no-ops. Typedict and literal. So, we should have a test now. Oh, I don't have virtual M here. So let's do that. Unary up, usub, constant. Yeah, so let's look at our unparser here, which is not complete intentionally. Attribute subscript. This is actually interesting because I don't even know if it supports positive literal, given what it reads like here. Like, what if we set the value to 2 here? Yeah, it doesn't even work for that either. Excited to drop 310 soon. 311 has some nice stuff. Yeah. Interesting. That also doesn't work. So I'm just gonna call this integer literals. This should work, but there's kind of a problem with this in that we're not able to really unparse everything properly. Which is a little annoying. Yeah. Excited to drop 2.7 never, right? So I think there's kind of two things that have to happen here. One is that this case needs to be handled. This will get us further. I feel like I may have already said no to this before, now that I think about it. What was this one? Oh, yeah. 312 stuff. Oh, this is precisely the same thing. Yeah. So I think this is actually won't fix because we actually can't round trip numbers properly. Yeah. So actually that makes this easy. We just don't have to do anything. Okay, easy. Did I type looses instead of loses? God damn it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, cool. That one's out of the way. Oh, this is also a nice thing. Yeah, so we also have right, forgot about that. Good call, that person. Do they finish this? So what are we actually coding again? You can do bang today. Anyway. Yeah, I don't use async IO, so it's fun because we're gonna actually do this. Holy shit. Did this one get done? Several have tried it, including... yeah. Okay, let's work on the ones that we actually want to work on today. I think this is gonna be the easiest one, so let's start with that. MDS Ubuntu, hello, hello, how's it going? Discard this. Pi 315 Sentinel. So I know that we need to add new option. Marcus League, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Which reminds me that I have not opened up my dashboard yet. Pyupgrade will be the catalyst for most people to using Sentinels with this. Yeah, it is kind of a forcing function. I'm excited for Sentinel. Is it supported yet in my Pi? Ah, I see you have not watched today's video, Jern. You should go to youtube.com/anthonywritescode and watch the most recent video. So out of date, embarrassing. I mean, it came out this morning, so I don't really blame you. Just checking if we actually invoke all the versions in this test file, and we don't. I did actually watch that, but missed that part. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tests, features, what are we gonna call this one? I guess we'll call it Sentinel? And I have to remind myself how to write tests in this thing. Test features. Let's find the shortest one. Unicode literals test. Yeah, sure. That's probably too simple. This seems better. I don't remember. In version 3.14. And I have parenthesis missing. I feel like there's not really any edge cases here. So maybe we don't even need the parameterize. Until we find some edge case. Hooray, we have failing test. Yeah, let's... Let's copy the whole damn thing. Pyupgrade plugins Sentinel. This will be something else, but that all seems fine. Why do some things like the Sentinel constructor need me to repeat the variable name as a string? I believe that was intentionally done so that type checkers don't have to do a little extra work. But also it would be kind of difficult at runtime for it to figure out what its actual name is. Grayson says, Anthony, I keep getting Whopper ads. What do I do? Well, you could subscribe with Twitch Prime. No, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so one target. The target is a name. And the column offset is 0. So this is actually exactly what we want. I think we actually have some other no-ops. We should validate this case as well. Just ignore those, I guess. How does a min version check 2 work? We actually don't care about what it's assigning to. It needs to be a call and node.value. I know I have a helper for this, so I'm not sure where that is. He must appease the Burger King. Yeah. It's the same thing about it not knowing its own name applies to other things like functional name tuple and enum. Yeah. It says OCaml55 has a relocatable compiler, meaning it can finally have first-class support in pre-commit. Nice! That's cool. Hi Kegsit, how does it feel to be famous? Oh yeah, there's a Kegsit mention in the most recent video. We also need the min version check here. I guess we actually don't have that. So let's actually put a breakpoint here. Sentinel test. What? IDs contains unsupported value. What? Args and keywords. Okay, so we grab the name, then we need to find this call, and then we need to replace it. Sub 1 hour though, yeah. Yeah, somehow. Trying to convince the lead maintainer to use Sentinel to represent an empty but valid something in our project. I mean, that makes sense. Grab some snack and watch a new video. Nice, nice. Yeah. Okay, so. Tokens the source. So then we need to find the object token, which I believe we have helpers for. Oh, I guess we can find name even. Hmm. Abdel Kabir 123 Programmer P. Welcome to the stream. I think I want to use this. While depth or not, the token isn't open paren. So we need to place it at the open paren. Oh, we have a thing called find and replace call. IJ replace call. Yeah, that sounds like exactly what we want. I don't know what the parens thing is, but let's just try this. That actually seems really simple. This should be J. You're from Morocco. Welcome, welcome. What is my name? Are you serious? I feel like that is a silly question. If arg contains new line, tokens args 0. I guess this should say if args. Hmm. Hmm. Some of these iterations look remarkably similar to my silly little parser project. Yeah, I mean, I am basically doing parser stuff. Hello, Mr. Anthony Writes Code. What is your name? I like basic reading comprehension. Are you excited for Winds and Waves? I haven't really watched any of the trailers other than I saw that the water actually looks like water. Kexis says, I wanted to eat some cherry tomatoes, but some of them turned out molded. If anything is molded in a package, you should throw away the whole package. Because visible mold means that everything else is covered in mold. It just hasn't sprouted that well yet. Easy Light, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. So I feel like this entire thing only happens if there are arguments. So yeah. I also don't know my name. Is it the bot? Can't you shave the mold off the thing and it will be safe? Not necessarily, because some molds what do they do? Some molds penetrate into the actual things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I could just make this not work for args, or I could just do this in a different way, because it's actually this function is overkill. You know, we actually don't even need to. Oh, we do need to find this. Yeah, because we need to kill that part too. And then tokens j to k plus 1 plus 1? No. J to k? What? Oh. And No, that's worse. Oh, the test is bad. I was like, what the fuck? Why did I put... No? Sentinel. Why is there an extra underscore there? That was weird. Hooray! Which is why you shouldn't just cut off molded parts of bread, even if you can't see it on the rest of the slice/loaf. Yeah. Table and test case, been waiting to see how long it takes for that to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Let's run the test, see what it says. Otherwise, I think we got the first one working. Nice. I feel like it is such a pleasure to work on this code base. Everything seems to work nicely. It's amazing. And we have to add to Rimdi. Have we really not added any... Oh. How are these organized then? I guess these are all the pep ones? How are these ordered? I have no fucking idea. I thought they were ordered by version. But yeah, I think they're roughly ordered by version, but some of them are not in the right order. So I don't know. I'm just gonna add at the end. Don't say that too loud or the clankles will storm the Reamd with fix, please. Yeah. You're absolutely right, Major Tanya. I don't need to get it ordered. It's close enough. If they want to find it, they'll find it. I'm showing my ignorance, but how does pyupgrade handle typing extensions backport of Sentinel? It does not. But it kind of doesn't need to care. Because it only runs this if you are opting into Python 3.15 and above. It could run it in older versions, but it can't know that you use typing extensions, so it can't really make that call for you. So, yeah. I can't believe I got Anthong GPT'd. Yeah, right. Rewrite Yeah. Cool. First thing done. I wonder if I have any old Pythons left in my code. I should go add pyupgrade. You probably will be surprised. I feel like I'm surprised when I run pyupgrade. And I wrote the damn thing. What does Python actually do? What doesn't Python do? Oh no, a PyCharm upgrade. What are the odds they finally fix the known inference? 0. I'm scared of automatic pyupgrade, but fine with black for some reason. 2 thoughts that conflict. Well, use version control and then it doesn't matter, man. Like if it fucks up, you're fine, because it's all in version control. Cool. Pretty simple, straightforward. 1 down. Can we possibly get through all 4 of them today? The open one might actually be pretty easy. Because we already have open parsing. Anthony actually implies a complete lack of funny. It implies the existence of a complete lack of funny. And none-thony. Do we also have Nanthony? Oh, I should have written it like this. There we go. Major miss to not use the Thunny editor. Well, I wrote my own editor, so I'm not going to use that one. Okay. I see. So this is oh, this is actually so sick. We have a fucking helper for this? We have a fucking helper for this already. I'm calling you Nunthony from now on. I know Anthonk and Nunthony and Nunthony with a U. Oh boy. Let's do the open one next because I think that one's pretty easy. Because we already have all the shit for it. We already have all the shit for it. And I think we actually already have a oh, interesting. Don't remove this. They meant to use encoding. Is encoding a positional argument? Oh, it's not. They're just stupid. They're just stupid. Hey, what's up, Emma? Hello, hello. How's it going? But I have a thing for this, which is this one. I basically need to check that the encoding is UTF-8. And I'm pretty sure I have a thing for this already. Default encoding. Is codec. You know, we can probably just add this to this thing here. They can't encode enrollment software for Catholic schools anymore because they're running out of nun types. Doing really good. Got an offer accepted on a house. Nice. That's pretty sick. Hopefully your inspection goes well. Because that's where mine fell apart. Smile. Ikarin, hello, hello. How's it going? Holy fucking shit. What is going on here? My goodness. A lot going on here. How you, Anthong? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. But yeah, my first house that I put an offer in on, the inspection revealed many hundreds of thousands of dollars of damage, and I was like, nah, bye. Bye. Yeah. That's a lot of damage, that's true. It would have been a mighty lot of pain. Give me one sec. Was it mold, water? It was a lot of things. It was rotting windows, it was roof that needed replacement, it was a deck that was falling apart, it was dual water heaters that were many years past when they should have been replaced. It was termite damage, it was basement mold, it was... What else was wrong with that house? Oh, the heating needed to be replaced. One of the air conditioners was probably fine. But the other one was not. There was just so much shit that was wrong with that. Oh, and the driveway needed to be replaced. What else? Oh, there was some like there's some like landscaping that needed to be done because otherwise water would pool at a slope that went into the house. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. So I lost my deposit, but whatever. It's way better than buying the house. Just a hack we use in Europe don't have air conditioning? Yeah, you use in Europe for now. Pyupgrade passed with 0 changes. Did you run it with the version argument? Because it doesn't do very much out of the box. Yeah, so we kind of need to do the same thing here. I think I'm going to call it something else, though. Open encoding. I'm sure we probably need most of these, so let's just get those. Oh, you wrote the project in 3.13. Ah, nice. Thinking of writing a blog post once 3.10 reaches end of life with what's new in Python 3.11, with the goal of highlighting new features that can be used by libraries supporting all Python versions officially supported, and pointing out pyupgrade, of course. I mean, that sounds like a decent article. We're actually getting to the point in time though, which is kind of crazy to think about. Where do I have a 3.9 video? Yeah, we're getting to the point in time where we can actually just reference my old videos to see like what new things we can use. Also, remember when these videos were less than 20 minutes? I feel like it's safe to say that Python development has accelerated a little bit. That or maybe keeping it to 10, specifically 10 things was the big change there. But even this, like, it was 10 things and it took 53 minutes, so I don't fucking know, man. Maybe I wrote top 10 and then didn't actually do 10. Who knows? Who knows? So scared for the threading stuff, the free threading stuff. We were wildly unprepared for it. I think if you watch the CPython issue tracker, I don't know that anyone's really ready for the free threading stuff. Also, someone said I should have coffee, but I don't drink coffee. I remembered reading that. Melio Dev, yeah. I don't drink coffee. I don't need coffee. Coffee's overrated. So this will be largely the same. And now we need to figure this out. I actually kind of like the structure that's used here. Who needs more coffee when we have ADHD meds? We depend on a massive compiled C++ library. The implications of free threading in Python seem complicated. Yeah. But I feel like in that case, it's unlikely that the GIL is actually helping you. I want to write a thread ordering stress tester for free threaded Python like Roosts, Loom, or Shuttle. That's quite challenging. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. Leon says, do programmers need logic designing Verilog circuits and like signals classes? Did I ever take those? I did not take... I didn't take a class that needed Verilog. I took the class right before it in the sequence at my university. And I might still take the class because one of my friends teaches it. But even he doesn't really write Verilog. He writes like Perl to generate Verilog, which I think is really funny. Because it's just easier to do it that way. Okay, so we need to check that if state dot what is it? State dot this. Min version is greater than or equal to 15, and this instance node.func ast.name and node.func.id is open. Is there anything else that UTF-8 mode does? Or is it literally just the open function? Intentionally featured our library but roasted us a little. What is your library? Use it for what? The first standard in, standard out, and open? Yes, that's literally just open. Build 123D. Oh, it's a CAD library. Oh, neat. Holy fuck, what is the versioning on this? Read the docs is going crazy there. What a beautiful word. Python legacy Windows encoding? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's just open. So that's easy enough to do. We're not going to bother with IO open. We're not going to bother with positional arguments either. So only in the case where we have no star args and we have keyword arguments, we're going to do this. I do actually like this pattern. I feel like we have a thing for this. No. Huh. Interesting. Weird that I didn't indent this properly. And as instance mode.value ast.constant and mode.mode. So then this is just I don't even think we use this. And I should have written test first. Tests. And then there's really only like one simple test here. I guess we also kind of want to star args. Emma's gotta head out. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Patrick says sort upper lower case. I don't know what you mean. No annotations? Yeah, these are tests. I don't bother typing my tests. Because if they're gonna fail, they're going to fail. We should make tests for these because we're gonna have multiple cases here. Technically, I could rewrite this one. why? Oh, because the other one. Yeah, I mean, we might as well. I think this will work. I think it'll just work. We remove that guard. I don't know why anyone would ever write this, but I see no reason to not just make it happen. God damn, I'm good. Holy shit. That was fucking hype. First try and it just works? That's crazy. I mean, this was pretty easy to do. Ched Dev says, did you go straight from run to code? I mean, I wrote the code and then I immediately ran the tests and they all passed. I don't know what you mean by go straight from run to code. Oh, you mean right now? I did run this morning and now I'm programming and then I'm gonna run after this. So that's why I'm dressed up like this. Yeah. Yeah. IRL run, yes. I have to remember that the real world does exist. Orimus, hello, hello. Remove encoding param for yeah. Did I invent some new word by misspelling? Oh, I knew you meant lowercase, but yeah. I was just having a little yoke. Ormus is stuck on a train that's decided to cancel halfway through its journey. Oh no. That sounds awful. Well, it's good to see you. Didn't know you were in Germany. Yikes. 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 I actually think that this should be an AST helper. Exonity! Thank you for the resub at 67 months. If only Kexit were still here. Thank you for the continued support, especially at tier 3. Appreciate you stopping by as always. Oh, fuck. What do you mean missing return statement? Oh, because it fucked up my indent. So what on the stove? We're making pyupgrade support 4 new things for Python 3.15. My 3D printer just made a funny noise that it doesn't usually make. What is the noise? Seem fine. Shrugs? I don't know. Fun fact about German trains, never use a train from the first station to the last station. They statistically will be start from the second station, the train will never drive to the last station because the Deutschbahn doesn't count them as late if one of the 2 conditions are met. What? They get access to the OnlyFans Babby code editor. Wait, what? Easy Light says, oh god, my English today is not that good. It's late. It's all good. It's all good. I live at the 5th station. It's canceling at the 6th. Oh no. Oh no. That's tragic. So I'm wondering, can this also benefit from this? Seems like not, because it needs to, it would be wasteful to enumerate through them multiple times. So maybe we just leave this. I already supplied some Babby fan art in the stick sword. I used the word art very loosely. Did you? Oh yeah, you did. Wait, did you? You'll have to remind me. Oh god. Dash F. Get push origin head underscore F. Did I? Yes. Yes, I did. Nice. Oh, there's an issue for this one. That was weird. Why is Control Shift Arrow not letting me go up a line? Major Daniel says, oh heck, pyupgrade found me using mode equals R somewhere. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Good job, pyupgrade. I feel like that's one it never catches me doing. I don't think I ever do the R mode thing. People hate that fixer though. They're like, it's explicit to use R mode. And it's like, shut the fuck up. No. No. All right, 2 of 4 done, and I have 20 minutes. I think I read it because I just didn't remember what the default mode was and didn't want to risk it. It's kind of fair. Well, I can't imagine a world where it wouldn't be read-only by default. 20 minutes? Yeah, I got 20 minutes. Then I gotta go to Run Club. Actually, I could probably do 30 minutes. Because I think I'm gonna eat after Run Club. I relate to the justifiable grumpy maintainer attitude now. What are the other things I want to do? Oh fuck, these are gonna be annoying. We did this one though. And we did this one. This one might be less annoying than I think, just because we have helper functions for it already. Have a malort for me? You know, I probably will actually have malort today, although I'm hoping to convince people to drink green tea shots today instead, because that sounds way better. Also learning how to use -- bleeding edge today. Oh, for updog? I should have used FF only. It doesn't matter though. Green tea is for suckers, but it tastes so good. Let's do the hard one, I guess. Comprehend. Hi 315. Comprehension. Why does it feel like it's spelled wrong? Comprehension. I think it's right. I think that's right. What is this one? Dict comps. I don't know why the dict comps and set comps aren't all in the same file. Oh. So this is a little bit different. I don't know that I actually parse comprehensions anywhere yet. A little annoying. Texas says, God freaking damn it, is this my legacy? This 6-7 thing? You missed it, Kexit. Look at how many, oh, it doesn't say here. Look at how many months Exonity resubbed for. Just for you, Kexit. call this thing? What do we call this thing? I don't know. I like comprehension splat. Probably need all this shit and this shit, but instead of call, oh fuck, how do we do this? How do we do this? We need to register multiple type. Do I even have that anywhere? We do. I don't know why I just didn't decorator stack. Yeah, this is how. So if you've written an AST node visitor, you use the same casing as the class. This isn't an AST node visitor; it's my own like custom thing. But I'm just following the same convention. I think this is how I will do this. Yeah. So visit func. This will be list comp or set comp or generator exp. I'm not forgetting any of the other ones, hopefully. Generator exp comp. I seem to remember there's some like variance reason as to why I did it like this instead of stacking them, but I don't remember why. Yeah. And then this. So that's going to be our structure. Damn, the mode fix stays even if I go back to the lowest version. Yeah. Jern, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Have a good one. Yeah, the mode thing goes all the way back to like Python 0 dot something. Okay, so now I'm gonna write tests. Comprehension splat test. This is not in the right place. It's very not in the right place. Rafar, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh man, that's so ugly. It thinks this is a substitution. I guess it's fine. Orkixed. Welcome to stream. Hello, hello. How's it going? I don't know what no-ops we're gonna have, but we will have tests for them. All right, we got some tests so far. An untyped object is not iterable. What? What now? Oh. Cool, we have failing tests. Great. Cool. Beeswick says, hello, hello, world. Regarding comprehensions, fun fact. Do you know what's the shortest way to write an empty async generator? Is it async? I don't write async. Is it async yield from this? I don't know. Noob404, thank you for upgrading your subscription. You're no longer on the cursed number of months. Thank you for the resub at 68 months. I hope you're doing well. Avar says, hi, cool to watch person programming by hand. Well, I only do that. It's open pren for pren in pren if await pren. What the fuck does await pren do? I hate it. I'm one away from the other cursed number. The other one's not cursed. The other one's awesome. Almost nobody knows this, even tools. It's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up for those that want to see in the VOD. That, apparently. My 3D printer's making other noises now. I'm gonna go check on it. Oh, it's because it's almost done. Nice. Oh, this print's so cool. Okay, so what do we need to look at here? We need to look at the last part of the comprehension and the ELT. And I think that's it. And not async, I believe? Bang 3D printer. I don't have a command for it yet, but I assembled the Prusa Core 1. Belladonthus, thank you for the resub at 59 months. Pyupdog, indeed. Indeed. Holla holla we dem boys, says Anthony. What would be your advice to a couch potato who wants to start running? The hardest part is starting, and I think the most important advice that I give to most people is you're not going to go from 0 to a bunch of running immediately. So what I would strongly suggest is to set small goals initially and things that are achievable. And I think the biggest thing to focus on is not just, you know, can I run this entire thing, but can I do this distance? Like walking is kind of okay. Set yourself a schedule and like something to aim for. I like to use a spreadsheet. If you have a particular race in mind, set like, you know, look up a training plan online. There's a lot of like couch to 5K or couch to half marathon, etc. type running plans, and find one of those and just stick to it. And a lot of them are going to give you like, you know, mileage distances to hit or kilometerage. Kilometerage just sounds dumb. But just, you know, try and aim for the distance. Like it's okay if you walk for a little bit. You know, especially starting out, yeah, like for the most part, like just aim for distance. Like over time, you'll get better at like running through the entire thing. Even I walk sometimes, like it's okay. Especially when it's really fucking hot. Like, I mean, it wasn't really fucking hot this morning, but it was very humid. So I did a little walking today. But yeah, that's most of my advice. Find a plan, stick to it. Brainwash says, that's so cool. Can you design stuff in CAD? I don't know. I'm hoping to learn. I'm such a fucking noob. It got pretty cold during the eclipse. Yeah, this was probably the weirdest part for me, is just how quickly, like during the eclipse, it got really fucking cold. But that's so cool. I hope to be able to see it again sometime. Blizzter says, how does your command line Twitch chat thing work? It's a bot. It hangs out in the chat and interacts with the protocol, and yeah, it works. Give us access to your 3D printer. I haven't even connected this thing to the internet. So I think giving access to random Twitch viewers is not a great idea. This guy talks a lot about open source, but won't open source his printer to us. I mean, I believe Prusa's printers are all open source, so you can access the source code. A certain race in mind is a crazy quote. Okay. You knew what I meant. GG, amazing advice. I mean, it's just the advice that I got, so I'm just passing it along. Super heat wave in the UK right now. Pray for me. That's the other thing, is if it's really fucking hot out, just run in the morning or at night. I usually find the morning is better, but that might be because I'm a morning person. But the NASA stream mentioned there's another US eclipse in Montana in the 2030s. Well, I don't really care where it is. Like, I'm fine just traveling. So Ecept, hello, hello. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How do I send Anzi escapes over Twitch chat? There is a way to do that. There is a way to do that, but I don't remember how. And I'm pretty sure it requires using bits. How the fuck? I know we wrote the code for it. Because I remember Kegsit was like, man, you're doing it wrong. Oh, it's here apparently? Colorize allowed. Colorize. Does it just work? Do you not have to, Maybe you're just allowed to do it? I could have sworn I put it behind, Oh. You have to use a number of bits that ends in 69 mod 100. I did monetize it. Here it is. Yeah. We want access to yours. I mean ours. Any of us for trying to get a junior software engineering job nowadays. Apply to lots of things. Have personal projects that you're passionate about. I don't know. My advice really hasn't changed at all over the years, other than the job market right now fucking sucks. So yeah, that part's just unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, how does this pep how does this pep interact with async? Asynchronous comprehensions and gender expressions. Okay, so the last one is non-async. So we can still use all of the same rules. Let's add a test for that, just because. Comprehension. Yeah. But we should add positive case down here for this is allowed. I don't think there's anything else I need to read here. What's up, Kegsit? Blastera says, here's a funny story. Got to the 8th round of a technical interview and passed it, but didn't get the job because they told me they found somebody already and didn't think I'd like the job. What the fuck? Ah, you finished the video. Nice. Pep 828. Oh, brother. What is this going to be? Support yield from and async generators. Oh. Well, this will be something to watch because I think I just need to change a single if statement in pyupgrade, which is cool. The Terragrant destroy has been trying to destroy a VM in GCP for 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes? I feel like that usually takes like 20 minutes. Kexi says I did not ADHD out too many times. Proud of myself. I'm proud of you. I feel like I would have ADHD'd out of my video. It's a single take, a single 55-minute take, and it was the first take. Yeah, we can tell. Is it that bad? Yeah, I was exhausted by the end. My like brain after recording that video, like I couldn't. I like oh. I like couldn't fall asleep because my brain was still like locked the fuck in. Also, by the time I had recorded it, my meds had definitely worn off. So, man, that video was wild. Okay. So, we need to check that elt. What do we need from here? We need this to be equal to this and this doesn't matter. We just need to find its location. So in theory, we can have there we can have this and instead turn it into this? Oh, this is getting complicated quick. I feel like this is unreadable. What does this actually mean? Maybe this is to be implemented in the future, because that makes this a lot harder. This has to be a name. This has to be a name. Oh, this is always a name. Oh, this doesn't have to be a name. It kind of does though. Okay, so let's do that then. All right. Big ol' if statement. And I'm out of time. Fuck. Let's see if we can get this skeleton that's working first. If this and Do they all have the same structure? I didn't even check. They don't have the same structure. That's fucking annoying. Okay, bless. Elt generators, bless. And not node.generators -1.ifs and not node.generators -1.isAsync. Oh, we should add a test for this. No ifs, no async, and is instance no dot generators -1.targets. It's a name, and node.else.id equals node.generators -1.targets.id, target.id even. Then this is the case where we will rewrite stuff. So dictionary comprehension 1 is gonna be way fucking worse. Yeah. So we found one. All my branches were failing pre-commit checks. Turns out I didn't update my branch from main. That seems like they may be using pre-commit wrong. You know what? We're gonna progress this and work on it some other time. I might even work on this on the train, but we have the basic idea there and the tests. I gotta go to Run Club. Actually, let's do this real quick. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I should also add the test for the other one that I'm gonna do. But I don't know that I have time for that. So, it's fine. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. Go check out today's video about Python 3.15. It's our big yearly video. So, yeah, go check it out. Paco says push origin head. That only works on Mac OS where you have case-insensitive file system. That's why it's capitalized. If you missed any part of the stream, those end up on the second channel, youtube.com/@anthonywritescode-vods, because it's a newer channel. So go subscribe there as well. Join the Discord. Slurp in the thumbnail. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Join the Discord. That's where we announce streams. That's where we hang out. That's where we have a good time. That's what wraps up for today. Thank you all for stopping by. One more slurp for the road. All right, Kegsy. Have a good one, chat. Klein called sorry. Go ask in the Discord. We can answer there. But I gotta go. Bye. See ya.